when you look at up and down the schedule that was for Week 10, one of the games, especially when you heard that Matt Barkley was starting. Matt Barkley, who wasn't even in the league for 2 years, been on a football team for 2 weeks in the Bills, making a start, and you thought to yourself, okay, well, the Jets needed a win desperately, and this is a team that they could take out in Matt Barkley and the Buffalo Bills. And you know what happened? They were embarrassed, or were the New York Jets. Embarrassed. And now everyone is saying what to do with Todd Bowles after him and his team got embarrassed. If he was going to get fired after last season, that was chance one. After the Browns game, that was chance two. And well, after today, that's chance three. After the last game, it is best for drafting reasons, however. You know, the whole team has quit. Dead team walking. They were not prepared at all. They didn't look like they were interested in the game. They have to make some changes right now. New coach, maybe new offensive coordinator. Let the temporary or the permanent new coach get to know the players these last games and see who's worth building around, right? This new coach needs to get your quarterback with a fresh look and an offensive plan that lets him throw long once in a while, then run screens and crossing patterns so your quarterback can just get the ball, out of his hand and stay alive and be in one piece. Every couple of plays, throw the ball long to keep the defense honest. This team, and think of it too, the Jets got the Patriots coming. They got them coming. Patriots coming out of a bye. They will be coming off of a bye and just coming off of a loss. So the Patriots are going to be heated, very mad. This has probably been one of the worst losses for the Jets organization since probably the Kotite era. And it seems like nothing changes in the Jet organization. And I think, this year that the team has regressed under him. It has regressed. But the question is there anyone better on the staff that would do a better job for the remainder of the season? At this point, maybe you just let all of them go. The whole staff. And I know that's a little bit drastic. But the sad part, too, is that your quarterback, Sam Bradford, Darno there. Your quarterback, geez, maybe, thank God you don't have Bradford, right? You think to yourself. But Darno there, he's going to the sad part is now going in his second year, Darno is going to have to get used to a whole new system when he should be comfortable in that system he learned this year, okay, for next year. Seems like already going through yet another system, kind of like already step one in ruining your quarterback. And this, again, I can't stress how bad of a loss this was for the Jets in such a long time. Maybe it's a reality check for the owners. Maybe you should also keep Sam safe on the bench until you could get some adults to run and coach the team. You got the quarterback. You don't want to ruin him with this type of crew that the Jets has in place right now. It seems like it's abysmal abysmal talent evaluation outside of the first round of the draft. Maybe it's time to back up the truck. And, you know, what more can you say? And I get it. Losing and learning is one thing. The team is not only not competing, but it's regressing. Do you need what type of coach do you get? Do you need an offensive head coach? Last one that they hired was Bruce Coslett. Does offense as a coach win in the NFL? Well, I don't know the answer to that. You know, hiring an offensive coach might not be the answer. That's not for me to decide. You know, maybe drafting players on both sides of the line of scrimmage who can play football is what will turn the Jets around. Maybe that's the answer, not so much an offensive-minded coach. Who knows at this point? It seems like the Jets have been going up and down this same road. You know, right now, if I were to say what about Todd Bowles, and the season's already lost. What do? Maybe you keep the GM, just throwing it around here. Maybe you decide to keep the GM. Bring in McCagnon with this offseason with cap space to bring in talent. Bowles is not maybe a head coach. Seems like he's a nice guy who doesn't create any unnecessary drama. So, you know, to McCagnon's defense, he never hired his own guy. Him and Bowles were joined. So, interesting. And if you're a Jet fan, I feel sorry for you today. I hope all is well. You know, I ended that video. I said, you know, I ended it prematurely. Another thought just kind of popped into my head here, right? For what it's worth. Bowles, you might have even argued, you could even say that he boggled this whole quarterback situation this season real poorly. He handled it real poorly, and that should maybe cost his job. McCarron did admirably as your starter last season, and should have held the honor maybe to be this season's starter as other parts of your squad kind of grew. Darnold is probably the most NFL-ready quarterback of this year's draft, I think. But to rush him into action with minimum hope for success and a putrid offensive line, maybe that was pretty bad. That was fan service at best. And Bowles tied his fate to his new rookie savior. And I have no doubts that Darnold will be a solid quarterback in the future. But being thrown to the wolves this season is very David Carr-like. Hope all's well.